Saya suka Malaysia dan Terengganu. Kemah BOH.
Assalamualaikum dan hai. Saya Aimi Qazrina Ikbarol Hakim, pengacara SKSI EDUWAVE TV PSS SK Sultan Ismail, Kemaman Terengganu. Ini adalah AwaniJr. Baru-baru ini telah diadakan satu program kolaborasi antara dua negara, iaitu Malaysia dan United Arab Emirates, bagi berbicara mengenai budaya membaca. Jom sama-sama kita saksikan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. If you want to know, I'm Aimi Qazrina Ikbarol Hakim, 12 years old, the host for this collaboration of Culture Talk today. I'm the crew of SKSI EDUWAVE TV, SK Sultan Ismail, Kemaman Terengganu, and obviously from Malaysia. And I'm also known as Iconiela Terengganu. I'm gonna represent Terengganu at the national level very soon. So let's start our talk. But today, I'm not alone. I have my partner. So can you introduce yourself, Syafiq?
Hello, peace be upon to you. My name is Muhammad Syafiq bin Sahari alias Hasim. I'm from TV PSS My Spark TV channel SMK Padang Kemunting Terengganu, and I'm from Malaysia. I'm 7.
Could you share your views and specialties of the libraries in your country? Thank you.
For sure. I think that every school in Dubai has a library of their own. In my school, we have a primary and a secondary library. It's just so because they serve different purposes, basically. And in the primary library, from again what I remember when I was in primary, it's really a lot of the books in that library is fictional. So it just makes the younger students really start to enjoy their love for reading, and just get to basically enjoy reading and apply it into life. But for the secondary library, for us secondary students, it really has different purposes. It can be used just so you can read and just for the sake of reading because you like it, but also it's great, in my opinion, for academic research. So for example, my history lesson is actually based in the library itself. And whenever I want to write essays and cite or write interpretations from other historians, I usually look through these books in the library. And I feel like it's a great resource that the school provides. Near the end of the year, for year 13s, for example, when they have end of year exams, it's also really a great place to start studying because it's really quiet. The people there are really respectful, and so are the librarians as well. So yeah, but in Dubai as a whole, I feel like their public libraries that they provide are really, really nice. I recently visited one. It was called Al Safa Art and Design Library. And it was such a modern and beautiful place. It really drives you to go there, really motivates you to study there. And it was just so beautiful. The people there were so respectful. You could really feel this environment of dedicated students there. And there's also an immense amount of books to look for. So I feel like that's really something I really like about the libraries here.
Have you joined programs that very relevant with the culture of reading, such as book reviews organized by the Library Corporation, storytelling, debates, or speech, and others? So can you share your experience and what did you get from those?
So usually in school, we have a lot of debates. So recently, we actually had our historical debates. And it was really nice to get insights from other people. I feel like that's really important when you want to find out more about a specific subject, really trying to find those interpretations from others. Another example I can give is in English, nonstop. Why I love English so much and why I like to learn about it in class is because whenever we have a text, we're usually separated into groups. And then we interpret that text, and then we have a class discussion. And our teacher usually poses very challenging questions that really make us think on why that author specifically decided to do this. Sometimes he goes and challenges us and our perception, and we have to try and persuade him otherwise. So I feel like it's really important, and that's my experience. It's very nice and unique. Yes.
Okay. The next question is, could you share what is your favorite book, and share with us the review about it briefly.
So one of my favorite books is actually a book called The World's Wife, written by Caroline Duffy. It basically encapsulates a variety of poems, and they're inspired from fairy tales, myths, and old folk stories, where there's usually a leading male persona and a subordinate female role. But Caroline Duffy actually takes a modern approach to those classical stories, and tells the story in the female roles perspectives, which basically gives us an insight on the empowering nature of her poems, also the empowering nature and independence those women hold in those poems. And as a whole, you can see the significant role feminism has in that book. I really, really enjoy that book because it has the message that behind every successful man, there is even a stronger and more inspiring woman there. And it's really ironic because even in our society, even though we're so progressive and inclusive, sometimes in certain moments we have, sometimes we miss to see that, and it's hidden for like a second or so.
Thank you, Camilia, for the sharing. It's very beneficial to me, and I hope one day we can meet face to face. I'm really excited to know more about you, and hopefully one day I can study abroad in Dubai and know more culture there. So thank you so much for the sharing.
Selamat datang. Saya suka Malaysia. Kemah BOH.
Sekian saja daripada saya Aimi melaporkan untuk Awani Junior Astro Awani berita segenap dimensi. Bye.